Good afternoon, guys. It is November 12th, 2022. I've gotten quite a few people who have commented on my videos, particularly on the Kirby videos, asking what they can do about smells coming from their bags. Me personally, I have never really experienced a bad odor coming from my Kirby bags. It's just not a common thing that I experience, which is very interesting because, like most other machines, I easily get an odor. But for whatever reason, the Kirby's I don't. I'm not sure what it is, but I will say that there are a couple things that you can do. First of all, you need to make sure that you're using the genuine Kirby bags. If you're using an off-brand or an aftermarket bag, it might not block odor quite as good as the genuine bags, and I would just recommend sticking with the genuine Kirby bags anyway, because it's such an expensive machine, it's such a good machine that is built really, really well. You want to treat it with respect, and you want to take good care of it. The generic bags, they're not guaranteed to not break, they're not guaranteed to not leak dust through, because Kirby is not the one that has manufactured them. So it's just best to stick with the genuine bags from Kirby, and you can find genuine Kirby bags all over the internet. You can find them on eBay, you can find them on Amazon. I have found complete genuine Kirby bags, and I have not had a single issue with them at all. But I do speak from experience as well, because I have had pets before. I had a beagle for 14 years. I never once had a smell from a Kirby bag. Yeah, that's just my experience. Yes, that's first and foremost. Make sure that you're using genuine Kirby bags. They're really not that much more expensive. Honestly, they're much cheaper than Mila bags. They're much cheaper than, some other bags, for other machines. People say that Kirby bags are really expensive. They really aren't. When you compare it to some other machines that are high-end, they really are not that expensive. And you get 6 bags for the price of like $13 to $15. And the bags are absolutely huge. They will last a very long time. So, yeah, first of all, you want to make sure that you're doing that, but also make sure that you change the bags when they get to the full line here. So, yeah. But, I mean, if they really start to stink, you can change them sooner. It doesn't really matter. But, yeah, just want to keep it changed. Don't overfill it to like up here, because this is what allows all the airflow, and I'm sure if air is pushing through all that dirt and debris, you might get smells coming through it as well. So, and as a side note, make sure that you connect your bag support strap by pushing it through the hole in the adapter and then place the hole in the strap over the stud on this adapter here. And that's just going to hold your bag upright so it can fill properly. And so, yeah. Oh, and I also recommend writing the date on the bag collar when you install it. I literally can have these bags in my machine for 6 months and not even have much of a smell, but that's just my experience in my house. So, let's see if I can get this zipped back up. So, there we go. So, yeah, you do want to make sure that you're using genuine bags and that you don't overfill the bags. These bags, like I said, are huge. They are massive. They will hold a lot. But you want to make sure that you're doing that. The other thing is you want to make sure that you're, if you can, which really there's not a whole lot of, these are not hard to get at all, but the white cloth bags, it's a spun fiber material. I recommend that you get the white cloth bags because these white cloth bags will hold and trap dust and everything better, but also they will filter out much more and last longer filtering stuff out. And it doesn't matter in most cases which machine you have, whether you have the old style that takes the twist or whether you have the newer style that's been out for about 15 years, which is the F connector, which slides and then clips on. But yeah, so, and I always write the date on the cardboard just so I know how long it's been in there. So yeah, but you do want to use the genuine Kirby HEPA bags. It's just gonna be better overall. And these really are pretty much the same price as the paper bags. So if you use paper bags, like especially if you have the older G series, like the Ultimate G Diamond Edition, you know, and older, which is basically 2005 and before, then you know, if you can, just move away from the paper bags because these will block odors better. And you will see on the label here, it says universal style fits both F style and twist style models. So they have combined it into 2-in-1, so you don't have to really think about like, oh, is this gonna fit my model or not. There are some older ones that have a different adapter that are like very, very old, like 1970s. But you know, you can buy a new adapter that takes the F connector or the twist connector if you wanted to upgrade that. And I would recommend doing that if you have a really old one that doesn't have the twist or F connector, just so that way you can actually get bags easier and you're not having to fight it too much. And then if you're still having odor issues, which I have never had, like I said, but if you're still having odor issues, I do recommend that if you've ever seen these, like, this is the generic brand, but if you've seen these, like Downy Unstoppable scent beads or whatever that you like put in your laundry, these are amazing. I use these for my other machines because I do have some odors in some of my other machines, but again, I've really not had an odor in my Kirby. But you don't need a lot. I would not fill this cap all the way up because these smell pretty strong. Like, if I were to just smell, like, directly from this whole full bottle, I would feel like I'm drowning in laundry detergent, like, literally. So, and these aren't necessarily detergent, but they're the beads that have a scent. So, I'm gonna show you about what I do here. This is about all I do. Like, that's like about 1/8 of a cup, of the capful. So that's pretty much all I need, and this is like more than plenty. And what I do is I sprinkle it on the floor, vacuum it up, and it will smell good. And I can tell you, like, once a bag starts to smell, that's when I do this, and the smell from this amount of beads in that bag will last for the entire life of the bag until you change it. I mean, and it still smells good when I change bags, just because they're full. I don't need to change them because of an odor. I just change them because they're full. And this will increase the time that you can get out of a bag, and you can utilize the space of the bag and not have to change a bag just because of the smell. Now, these beads can get expensive in the name brand, but if you get the off-brand, like Walmart's brand, Target's brand, whatever, that would be good. Especially if you're not going to use these in your laundry. I mean, I wouldn't worry about getting the name brand or whatever, because, it's just going to be vacuumed up, and they smell good. But you can look through the scents that are available with Downy makes their Unstoppables. Arm & Hammer makes their scent booster beads. Gain makes theirs, so you can choose whatever you want. It's up to you. But this is just something that I would recommend. And one bottle of this, if you use it just for your vacuum cleaner bags, will last months and months and months and months and months. Because the bags last several months in my house before I have to change them, and I use just a very little amount. So I hope that was helpful. If you have any more questions, please don't hesitate to ask me in the comments. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.